Story number 3 is on college baseball, right? It's in full swing right now. Love college baseball. Love this time of year. So now we're finding out the regional winners, and we're looking forward into what that could look like. I know the games, most of them start on June 10th. So coming up like 2 days after this episode comes out.
Yeah, so we have the super regional set. You want me to run through them?
I have a couple right
you
here.
got 'em?
I just wanted to talk about this for a little bit because, I mean, we have some good matchups and things that I'm excited to see. So, like, you have a Wake Forest, Alabama.
Right.
You have a Kentucky, LSU, which I think will be more competitive than some people think.
Yeah.
And then I think Florida and South Carolina will be really good. But then
I think that might be the best one.
I think that's going to be really, really interesting. But then this makes me excited for later after this next round of games, right? Because then you have a couple boring ones on here. You have Oregon and Oral Roberts. And you have Tennessee and Southern Miss. So, like, we know Tennessee's going to blow Southern Miss out of the water, right? And
so
I'd much rather not watch Oregon or Oral Roberts. I'd rather watch.
This is perfect. So we have a ton of time. Let's go through this actually. So let's start at number 1 Wake and number 16 Alabama. Okay, so that starts June 9th or 10th. Yeah, so that weekend, right?
Yeah.
That Friday or Saturday, those games will start. To me, Wake Forest is stacked, right? Their pitching staff is really good. They have a really, I mean, they outscored their opponents in the regional 48-7. So on both sides of the baseball, that's a damn good baseball.
Yeah, you're not concerned.
I don't mind Alabama. I think they maybe sneak by a win, but I think overall, their best of 3 series, by the way, I think Wake wins that. Next, Stanford, Texas. Now, this one's interesting because Stanford is the national seed, right? They're the number 8 overall seed. But Texas is a really, really good baseball team. They had a tough start.
They always compete.
They end up sweeping West Virginia to end their season, who at the time West Virginia was number 6 in the country.
Yes.
They sweep them in the last weekend of Big 12 baseball. And an okay Big 12 tournament. And then stud, they go 3-0 in the Coral Gables regional. And now they're here. So, like, Stanford is a better team on paper.
But Texas has the momentum.
Texas has the momentum. I'll take Texas.
I like Texas. I think that's going to be a really interesting one to watch, too. I mean, Stanford just shocked me this season, though.
Well, Stanford's got a scrappy lineup. Again, I'll take Texas, though. So who are you taking? Let's do predictions. Why not?
I'll go Stanford.
So who'd you take in the first? Are you taking Wake as well?
Yeah, I'm taking Wake, and then I'm taking Stanford.
Okay. All right, let's break it. We haven't done this since NFL season. So we're both taking Wake. You're taking Stanford.
Yep.
I'll take Texas.
Next
one. We have Tennessee at Southern Miss. I'll take Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Okay, Tennessee.
So right now we have one split.
So Tennessee, to me, they have the experience. They had a slightly down year from last year, but still, I mean, last year was an all-level. I mean, that was a program best type season. So just their down year, they're still a very, very good baseball team. LSU and Kentucky. So I'm riding with LSU. Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz, those are probably 2 of the top 3 draft picks. Talent wins in college baseball, point blank.
I'm going Kentucky.
Okay.
They have the momentum. That's my team right now. I'm riding with them. They impressed me what they were able to do against WVU, and then with their backs up against the wall, be able to beat Indiana 2 straight after. I think they lost 6-4 to Indiana. Then they went to play WVU 110-0 against the WVU team,
twice,
and then they beat Indiana 16-6 in the same day that they beat WVU 10-0. They went and played that doubleheader, won by 10 in both games, and then went on and beat Indiana 4-2.
Definitely impressive.
So look, they're a good team. They're a good team, and they have some momentum.
Okay, that's fair. All right, what about Florida, South Carolina?
Give me Florida.
I'm gonna go South Carolina.
Oh, we have 3 splits already. If only NFL season was this easy.
Yeah, I like South Carolina. I like Ethan Petrie. Their freshman bat. All right, Virginia at Duke. I'll take Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah. UVA, I think, is a deeper team, more experienced team. Now, Duke, I mean, Duke's going to make some noise. I'll take Duke to win that. I think it's going to be a close one, but I'll take UVA.
Fair enough.
Oregon at Oral Roberts. Or I guess Oregon versus Oral Roberts.
I'm going to go Oregon.
All right, I'll go Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts, they won like 48 games this year. One of the best teams in baseball, if you actually
look at who are they playing?
That's fair enough, but they made quick work of that regional. They played really, really well in the regional.
Sure.
All right, TCU versus Indiana State.
TCU, please.
You can take TCU?
Yeah. It's a solid baseball school.
I mean, we need a 5th split. I'll go with Indiana State.
Wow.
I'll go Indiana State. Underrated. TCU's coming in kind of feeling themselves a little bit. I'll take Indiana State to kind of upset there. So I'm taking Oral Roberts as an upset. Indiana State as an upset. I'll take South Carolina as an upset, and I'll take Texas as an upset. You're going to take the favored Stanford Cardinals. You're going to take the underdog Kentucky. You're going to take the favored Florida Gators, and then you'll take Oregon favored and TCU favored.
I like it.
All right, love it. So yeah, a little college baseball for you guys. We don't talk a ton of college baseball unless we have one of our college baseball guests on, but it is nice to kind of talk a little bit about baseball, and we'll have one of those guests on pretty soon here, hopefully, to kind of talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, as we get into like the later rounds of this, I definitely think we should have one or two of them on if we could swing it.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
I think it would be good. But that's all we have for